Okay, it is now time for the official bonus reading for Scorpio for the month of December 2020. So, if you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of the video, okay? Other than that, we're going to hop right into this. Hop right into it. What else do we got for my Scorpios universe? What do we got? What do we got? We are going to do one reading for the past person, one reading for the current person, and one reading for the new person. We're going to feel which one wants to come out first, though. Let's see. Scorpio, December 2020 universe. Scorpio. Oh, there we go. Oh, Knight of Swords. Okay. Honestly, I can't really tell whether this is new, past, or current, but there is communication happening here. There is communication. For some of you, it could be new communication. For some of you, it could be communication from a past person, but there's definitely somebody reaching out here. Okay, let's go ahead and get 5 shuffles and see how that plays into the rest of the spread. 1, 2, 3 more. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Boom, 4 swords. Okay, let's see here. Some of y'all are dealing with a Pisces. Okay. Okay, so this is definitely past blending into new. Okay, I kind of dig it when it works that way, but the very first thing, the vast majority of what's coming through here is the past. Okay, it is the past. Some secrets may have come out here with a past person right here, but I do think that this person thinks about you quite a bit. Okay, you're kind of at peace with it. I think the two of you, like, this is one of those types of situations that you're just kind of aware that, all right, you know, you drive yourself crazy for so long. We wouldn't have made a good team anyway. We wouldn't have made a good team anyway with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. There was no teamwork here, you know? And now, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Because even if Jesus himself came down and like grabbed the 2 of us and put us back together and said, here, give it a try, it still wouldn't work because we don't see eye to eye. We don't work well together. We're not a team. You know? So I think a lot of you are kind of like cool with that. It's like, all right, I can accept that. I can accept that, okay? You are starting a new cycle, though, okay? It is new cycle time, and there is new communication coming in here, okay? I think the past person that you're dealing with here is kind of still waiting to see if you'll ever come back, but I don't think they're holding their breath. I don't think they're holding their breath on it, and I don't really see it bothering them all that bad. Not really. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you with the, excuse me, 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, both reversed. But with the Hangman here, Knight of Cups reversed, 8 of Pentacles, this feels kind of cold and dry. That Hangman, though, does kind of tell me that there is a part of them thinking, I wonder if Scorpio is ever going to come back. You know, they're kind of holding on to that thought. They're holding on to that idea, you know. But again, I think the 2 of you are both at peace with this. It feels like you're very much both at peace with this here. But new communication coming in. This starts a whole new cycle. A whole new cycle. Well, now, okay, so I'm repeating myself for some of my longtime followers, but let's talk about new cycles. When I say new cycle, this doesn't just mean new person. Okay? This doesn't just mean new face. Because until you complete an actual cycle of growth, dude, universe will keep sending you the same person with a different face over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Okay? That's not what this is. How many of you have done that? Come on now. Same devil, different person. Same person, different face. Over and over and over and over until you pop your head out your butt and say, oh, okay, I get it now, right? Well, I think a lot of you have done that. A lot of you have done that. Now it's new cycle time. So this means new person, new face. Okay? And it kind of cuts off right there. But we're going to look into that here in just a minute. You know what? I'm actually, honestly, I'm going to, well, let's go ahead and read the past person first. They felt very cold, and there's not a very heavy energetic pull. A little bit with the past person here, but it's not very heavy. Okay, but I know there are some Scorpios that are curious about the past person, and it did come up first. So just to keep it fair, since it came out first, we are going to read it first. Okay. So let's take a look really quick here at the past person Scorpio is dealing with. If you're not interested in or dealing with the past person, this is not for you. Okay, past person Scorpio is dealing with. Past person. 6 of Wands in the reverse. They feel like they wasted their time. They feel like this is a complete and total waste of time that I don't even know if they want to bother trying it again. I really don't. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, 8 of Swords reversed. That's good. Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I think that they're either out again. Hey, there's that 4 of Swords again. So I think that they're out either looking for or already involved with somebody else. This right here just kind of shows actively looking. You know, I'm not saying that they haven't maybe dated somebody for a week or 2, or, you know, and then dating around here and there. But I think they're off looking for something else right now, okay? Again, to be 100% honest, this right here, like I said, they think about you. They still think about you. And they are still holding on to a piece of themselves that is wondering if you're ever going to come back. But honestly, I don't really think they care. It's not like keeping them up at night. It's not consuming their thoughts throughout the day. Not really. You pop into their head from time to time, but you're not. Oh, does that make sense? I don't think that from the minute they wake up to the minute they go to bed, you're the number one thing on their mind. It's not that heavy. It's not that intense, you know? I think that they have come to complete and total terms. They've come to their senses for the most part, and have pretty much faced the facts about what went wrong, what they did wrong, what you did wrong, you know, how they want to fit. And honestly, this doesn't really seem all that bad. It doesn't really seem all that bad, but yeah, I think they're out looking for something else, though. Let's see what advice we have here. What advice do we have for Scorpio and the past person? Advice for Scorpio and the past person. Scorpio moon works. Scorpio sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Or, hey, I don't care if you got some random Mars or Mercury Scorpio. If you feel Scorpio energy in your chart, you feel it, you know you got a Scorpio planet, and you feel that shit, hey, check it out. It may resonate. You never know. You never know. Ooh, that wasn't it. Hang on. Advice. Boom! 8 of Swords. All right, so hang on. 2 more. I want to see how that plays in. Before I say something, this could mean 2 different things. Hold on. Okay, the King of Pentacles and the Lovers reversed. Okay. All right, so it's very important, I think, that I don't want to say this is something you shouldn't do. I think that you should learn where to draw that line in between what I'm going to focus on and what I'm going to deny. Thank you, Yvette, for that super chat. I appreciate it. What I'm going to focus on or not focus on, and what I'm going to deny and shut out. So for the most part, we have positive and negative, good, evil, right, wrong, fair, unfair, you know, all these things. All too often we try to run away from one or the other and try to deny them and shut them out. How many people have you ever heard say, dude, every time things start going really fucking good for me, something comes along and completely ruins it? Well, you know why that is? Because the law of balance is why. Okay, what we have to do is we have to finally balance both positive and negative, okay? You've heard the analogy of the white wolf and the dark wolf, okay? And whichever one you feed, right? Well, what I'm saying is don't try to shoot and kill the dark wolf. You can't. You can't. Not even a silver bullet will take that son of a bitch out, okay? What you do is you chain his ass up over in the corner. I see your ass over at Dark Wolf. You ain't getting none of my food, though. I ain't coming over there and petting your ass. I'm chaining you up in the corner. See what I'm saying? But you have to acknowledge his presence. You can't deny that he exists. You can't try to shoot him and kill him. It don't work. So what we're doing is we're running all the way straight towards the light. We're running straight past the dark and the negative, and we're trying to shut it out and shut the door on. You know, the law of balance says, oh, all right, that's way too much light, man. I got to balance this shit out. Tidal wave, bam. And that's the way that works. That's the way that works. Thanks, Elizabeth, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. So, yeah, just work on that a little bit more, okay? Just work on that a little bit more. But I wouldn't. Those of you who are wondering if you should, like, reach out, I would not. I wouldn't. I would leave it. I would leave it. But let's go ahead and look at this new energy that's coming in for you here. Now, see, new communication. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. World card. New person, new face. That may be what I title this video. That sounds kind of cool for a video title, don't it? Cool. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what else comes through. That is that's one of the multitasking, the psychological multitasking things that I have to do when I'm reading. You know, I'm thinking, okay, what's this reading about? Let me figure. I'm thinking about something else while I'm reading too at the same time. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, the devil in the reverse. Okay. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Capricorn. Page of Cups reverse. 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Okay. All right. So this does look like... Okay. So I don't really see... You know how whenever the new person comes up, more often than not, the past comes up with it, okay? So I actually see this being a positive thing, though, okay? Look, those of you who have not been following me for a while, 98 to 99% of the time when I read the new person, we got to talk about the past energy that you're bringing with you, and that's what always comes up. However, again, I don't see that as a very negative thing here. I don't see that causing a whole lot of problems. I don't. Because with the devil reversed, whoopsie, with the devil reversed and the 6 of Cups here, I do see that this energy right here is being worked on. I do see this person definitely putting in the work to move past their past. Move past their past. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? You come together with somebody new, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, this side of them comes out that you never even knew existed is because they haven't done anything about their past. They thought you were going to fix that problem. Now, first of all, that ain't how it works. Second of all, I don't think this person is doing that. I do see the potential to put forth work and effort to come together and make something successful happen. Okay. Boom. Yep. King of Wands. Okay. King of Wands. I don't really think this person is playing games. I don't. Okay. This person could come across a little bit cold and detached. Just a little bit. Yeah. This person could come across a little bit cold and detached, which could lead to some not seeing eye to eye and a little bit of conflict here, possibly. But from what I'm seeing here, this new person headed your way, this new person you're talking to, just like always, we all have a past, and I see that this person is actually willing to put forth the work. Okay, that's 2 different things, man. 2 different things. How many of you, I guarantee you, every hand in this chat room is going to go in here. How many of you have heard have heard somebody say, I'm going to change, and then they don't. They just go right back to doing the same old shit, right? How many of you have heard that? How many of you have done that? I've done that, you know. That's not happening here. Not happening here. Let me see the advice and potential. Advice and potential. Deck do I want to use? Gilded Tarot. Advice and potential. Advice. Woo-wee, shoo-wee, doo-wee, loo-wee. Some of you, it's a very, very, very intense connection coming in here. Very intense connection. Let's see the advice. And I also want to see potential here too. It's very important, y'all. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. If they're putting in work, you've got to put in work too. And when we say put in work, where do we put in work? Where do we put in work? Out here, not really. Very little in comparison to in here. In here. Okay? How many of you know that person, or you've been that person, who says, I don't need to change anything about me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Oh, you're the fucking problem then. If that's the way you think, I guarantee you're the problem. And whatever failed connection that you've ever had, guarantee you're the problem. Okay? All right, so with this death card as being a piece of advice here, I'm not taking that as the death card. Every time I'm reading, if whatever sign I'm reading's card comes out, I take this to mean, see, there's a big difference between my astrological energy pulling me around and controlling me, and me being the highest vibrational version of my astrological sign possible, so that I can use that energy for the greater good, other than the other way around. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there who use their astrological signs and energies and whatnot for excuses for their shitty behavior. Okay? Excuses for their shitty behavior. You vibrate higher than that Scorpio energy. So guess what? Once you're vibrating higher than that, it's not governing you. It's not governing you. You have the ability to take Scorpio energy and use it for the energy that it is, for the greater good, okay? Be the highest vibrational version, the best version of yourself that you possibly can, okay? Right now, most of the inner work that you have going on, I don't really know if I would talk too loudly about it. Especially to like a new person who's coming in. Don't talk about it, be about it. Okay? Not saying don't say anything and keep secrets, which I know y'all love keeping your secrets, okay? I know you love doing that shit, but that's not what I mean. I'm not saying keep secrets and don't share what, what I'm saying is if you have a big plan and, don't talk about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. It is new cycle time. New cycle time, okay? That means new things outside of your comfort zone, new experiences, connecting with new people that you never really thought you would connect with, doing new things. So I would absolutely put in the work and see where this flows naturally, okay? See which way this wants to go naturally. If you're putting in work and they're putting in work and you all can both agree on a common goal, a common destination, not really a whole lot stopping you. But that's much easier said than done, isn't it? Much easier said than done. Okay? But I see potential here. I do. All right. Now let's look at the current person. Current person for Scorpio. Current person. This deck. This one. Current person Scorpio is dealing with. If you're not dealing with a current person in your life, this isn't for you. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to put the intention in there that something's a little bit off. Okay? If you're dealing with a current person and you're coming to a tarot card reader to seek clarity, something's off. Something's off. Either this person has led you to doing something that led you to believe that they've done something you can't trust or something like that, or maybe you're just paranoid and insecure. Either way, something's off. There's a problem, all right? We'll see. Let's get 3 shuffles. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. A little bit scattered, a little unorganized. You're ready to throw in the white towel, aren't you? Ready to throw in the white towel and just quit fighting the battle. Okay, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It looks like currently, things may be looking and feeling very bleak. Like it's just fucking done. It's a done dollar. Done dollar. But right at the last minute, I do think there is potential here, first of all, and this coming to an end won't happen. It won't happen, okay? Right now, I just kind of feel like, what's that 4 of Wands reversed all about? Hang on. Eight of Cups. Okay. So it just kind of feels like things are stagnant and you're really not able to make it to the next level. So somebody's thinking about walking away. You know, things are just going back and forth and back and forth. Every time I try, something happens. No matter what I try to do, it seems like something happens to fuck it up. If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not that thing, it's this thing. If it's not this thing, it's that thing. You know, just always something. I'm just about done, man. You know what? I'm about done. About done. I just can't do this no more. But I think the minute you let go and somewhat, I hate using this term, but I can't really think of a different way to explain this right now, but somewhat surrender. You know, that's I'm a fixed sign too, y'all. That's one of our big hang-ups, okay, is a lot of times we're pushed to the point of surrender. Don't ever underestimate universe's ability to put so much weight on your back that you crack and break. Okay, I don't care how fixed and stubborn and strong you think you are. Oh, you ain't got shit on universe. Oh, no, you don't. And the universe can and will if needed. And I kind of think that's what's going to happen between the two of you. You're pushed to the point of surrender. And then at the last minute, things are saved. Okay? But I do think that you're just a little bit emotionally detached right here. I think a lot of you have just barfed up so much emotion over the years or however long you've been together that it's just like, I don't even really have a whole lot of emotion. Or so I think I don't. I think a lot of you just don't really have that rush of fiery passion that you once did. But I do think that there is still a lot of emotion. This just looks like a big test. It was a test to see whether or not you could be pushed to the point of surrender. And universe kept applying the pressure and applying the pressure and applying the pressure and applying the pressure and applying the pressure till finally you just released and let go. You didn't snap, you didn't break, but you released and let go. That's what I see happening here. And I think at the very last minute, things will be saved, okay? There's no reason to put an end to this. No reason to put an end to this, okay? So what advice do we have for Scorpio and the current person? Page of Cups. Page of Cups. I don't want to speak on that just yet. I want to get a couple more cards right next to it to see. I could say a few different things about that. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, don't take on too much and don't try to do too much. Okay, Six of Swords reversed. Okay, so don't move on from this. You're not going to need to move on from this. I think a lot of you wouldn't even, if you wanted to, you wouldn't even be allowed to move on from this. You could try and something would prevent it. That's not the point here. That's not the point here. Okay, learn to communicate. I can't say learn to communicate emotionally. You all know how to communicate emotionally, but I think that the two of you need to work on communicating emotionally back and forth to each other more so than you have been. I think that emotional communication between the two of you has been lost over time. And for whatever reason, we need to work on getting that back. Okay? We need to work on getting that back. Don't take on too much, man. Don't take on too much, especially too much shit that's not even your burden to take on. You know, a lot of us, we get really, really hung up, especially in a connection with another person, with taking on their burdens. A lot of us get hung. We've all fallen into that trap. It's really hard not to. Really hard not to, especially when your energy gets all entangled and everything in there. You start taking on burdens that aren't really yours to take on. Okay, well, I love you. I care about you. That's the excuse. I love you. I care about you. Okay, that's great. But over time, you're holding up the whole world. You got the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's too much, man. Too much. So don't move on from this. Like I said, just don't learn when to draw the line. Learn when to draw the line. I can be here and I can assist you, but I can't do it all for you. Okay? I can't do it all for you. So, but don't move on. Don't leave this. There is potential here and it can be fixed. Things can be worked on, okay? Anywho, I feel like the messages my Scorpios needed to hear have come through today. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the positive feedback in the super chats and the comments and all that good stuff, man. Remember to look in the description of the video if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading with me. Other than that, though, I am going to go ahead and hop on out of here. Thanks again for tuning in and showing love. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right? Have a good one.